Please welcome the man of 1,000 voices, Billy West, to our stage.
Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
We love your work.
Thank you.
I mean, I find watching cartoons sometimes when you're just in that mood can be so relaxing.
Yes.
And take you to that happy place.
You know what's great is none of those characters have prostates.
Well, let me ask you, since you had your surgery, how's your health?
My health has been great. I'm 8.5 years cancer-free.
You really feel strongly that the testosterone shots that you chose to receive are what led to your prostate cancer.
Yes, but I was warned of that. Like I said, told of the risks of it, but I decided to do it because for the longest time, I felt like I was half. I didn't feel whole. I knew there was stuff that was off. And I said, I need to find out. And so I took the calculated risk.
They checked it, found it to be enlarged. Did you
Yes.
have raised levels of PSA as well?
Yes, I did. He couldn't find, through samples, he couldn't find any cancer, but he kept looking at the numbers, and something told him that something was way off. And he couldn't rest without saying, I'm going to get 12, that's a lot, 12 little captures
Right,
of the
biopsies,
gland itself.
right.
Yeah. And he had to tell me, he said, I regret to tell you that you have prostate cancer. And he gave me this list of little things that they do, like different treatment methods. Right. I said, I don't want radioactivity. I'm not the Hulk, I don't want them aiming junk at me. And, I just said, let's just opt to take it out of there. And, I was armed with the information that they could do something about it because we found it in time. The price of having a good, healthy, long life is this vigilance about yourself, getting yourself checked. Even if you feel foolish, like I don't think there's anything wrong with me, but if there's one little part of you that just doesn't seem right, especially that stuff, you got to go in and talk to somebody real quick. It's all about that prevention.
Billy, one of the reasons we wanted you to come on today is because cancer is hard enough to deal with in its own right, much less when there's even this small element of blame, which I know that you've carried with you. And I want to introduce you to urologist Dr. Joshua Gonzalez to talk about the link or lack thereof between testosterone therapy and prostate cancer. And Billy feels pretty strongly that his supplementation is what led to his cancer diagnosis. Can you help all of us understand the connection?
If you look at the data that's come out in the last 20 to 30 years, there is no clear link between testosterone treatment and an increased risk of developing prostate cancer. The good news is that prostate cancer is a very treatable disease and often curable, but we're really trying to move away from over-diagnosing and over-treating the disease. So some men with prostate cancer actually are being observed now and receiving no treatment and are living long lives, very happy lives. So I'm glad that Billy's made it through this journey and he's here to share this story, but I don't think that you should carry that blame anymore because there is no clear link between the treatment that you chose to receive and your development of cancer.
It was just a coincidence, I guess, but you got to do something about it, and the idea is to stay alive. And when I got home to my house, it was raining out, and I had the pajama bottoms still on and a robe. And I went and I sat on the stone steps of my front porch in the rain, got all wet, and I just sat there and I thought how great it is to be alive. I looked down. Oh, thank you. I looked down and I looked at something I hadn't seen since I was a little child, which was this gasoline rainbow in my driveway. And I just sat there and I said, look how beautiful that is. And I was fascinated and I just felt so happy to be alive.